What's good, everybody? It's your boy AJC, and for today's video I am going to be doing something a little different. As a lot of you guys know, I recently just picked up the Ducky 1-2 Mini, and honestly I bought it for an amazing price, but as a lot of you guys know, they do sell for relatively high. They are in the $100 range, as well as some of them resell. I've seen some go from even $300 to $400, and honestly it's pretty hard to come across these for retail price. But like I'm telling you guys right now, this video is going to showcase a couple things. One, do I believe this keyboard is worth the price tag? Two, do I feel as if there's better keyboards out there in the market? And three, how has it treated me so far since I've had it? If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to do me a huge favor. Drop a like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and without further ado, let's get into the video.
I think the first thing you have to ask yourself when purchasing a Ducky 1-2 Mini is you have to realize of how small this keyboard really is. As a lot of you guys know, I recently just picked up this keyboard right here, and if you guys don't recall, my Razer keyboard was massive compared to this one. I know it's a 60% keyboard, and I know majority of the people that already have it are used to how small it really is. But this right here is so much smaller than the Razer keyboard and basically any standard keyboard you have. I got a couple comments on my other one saying that I have to get used to this one and the typing and all that, which is so true because honestly, the keys on the other one were just so much more spread out and all that type of stuff. So when I started using this one, I wasn't really comfortable with it, but honestly, I think it looks absolutely amazing. You guys can kind of just see what it looks like on my setup and how small it really is. So that's a question you guys have to ask yourself. Are you guys ready to buy a keyboard that's really, really small? Are you guys ready to get used to, you know, transitioning from a normal size keyboard to this one? I believe you guys should, because yes, the smaller keyboards are absolutely amazing. You guys could tilt them, you guys could do all the stuff that, you know, like the pros do. And honestly, I'm so far loving this Ducky 1-2 Mini. I'd recommend it 10 out of 10. I'm gonna show you guys right now the size difference between this one and my Razer keyboard, but this is what it looks like on my setup right now. But now I'm gonna show you guys the size difference between this and my Razer keyboard. This right here goes to show how much bigger the Razer keyboard or a standard keyboard is compared to this Ducky 1-2 Mini. As you guys can see, it's almost half the size of this keyboard, or maybe even a little less. Like, if I can't scroll it this way, but this way right here, you guys can't see how much smaller it really is. And honestly, I absolutely love the Ducky 1-2 Mini, but like I was telling you guys, it's something you have to get used to on how small it really is. You guys lose all these keys. You guys lose a whole bunch of the keys on this entire setup. But like I said, majority of the time you're not using your number keys, you're not doing majority of this stuff. So this right here is perfect for video games, and if you're playing video games only, I'd recommend the Ducky 1-2 Mini. But this right here just goes to show how much smaller the Ducky 1-2 Mini is versus the Razer keyboard. Like I said, it's personal preference. You guys are, one, gonna have to get used to it, and two, is it really worth the price tag? This right here in store costs about like $158, and I think this right here, I bought it for a crazy deal. I bought it for 20 bucks, but normally these are from $100 to $200, and honestly some of them go for even $400, which is absolutely insane. So basically it's up to you on which one you guys prefer is worth the money more. I'd say if you're gonna get something and you want it to last and you want it to be smooth and all that type of stuff, I'd go the Ducky 1-2 Mini. It's kind of cheaper in a way, just because this one right here, the Ducky, relatively it is pretty cheap from retail prices. Once you get into resale and all that, it's a bit different. Like this one right here resells in value. This one right here loses value when you use it. I'm not saying Razer isn't a good brand. It's absolutely amazing, and I love this keyboard. And honestly, I can't complain about it. I had it almost for 2 years now, and I absolutely love it, but I did want to get a Ducky. So if I had to choose between these two, I would go with a Ducky. But this right here is a size difference and just how crazy the difference really is. That's the 60%, and that's a regular size keyboard. And honestly, you could just see how much different it is. But that's one thing that I wanted to show you guys, because a lot of you guys don't realize how small these keyboards really are. And that's something you have to take into consideration before you buy it. Alright, so here I have two keyboards. I have the Ducky keyboard as well as the Razer keyboard. The Razer keyboard has green switches and the Ducky has red switches. I'm going to show you guys the sound differences and the quality differences and which one I'd personally recommend. First off, I'm going to start off with the Razer keyboard. Like I said, it does have green switches. So here is the typing test and basically what it sounds like. And you guys let me know if you guys like how it sounds. Very tactile, very clicky, and honestly, it does sound pretty good, but when I show you guys the differences between the Ducky keyboard, you guys are gonna tell me right now. There's no way you guys don't tell me you guys don't prefer the Ducky keyboard. Right now, I'm gonna do the Ducky keyboard with red switches. Just right off the bat, I can tell you guys that one, the Ducky keyboard just feels way smoother, way better in my opinion. I do love the sound of the Ducky keyboard a lot more than the Razer one. Maybe I kind of outgrew the clickiness and the tactileness, but honestly, how smooth it is, I prefer the Ducky keyboard over the Razer keyboard. And like I said, this video right here is just showcasing you guys, do I believe you should buy the Ducky keyboard. And so far from the sound quality and all that, I'd recommend it 100%. Alright, so as a lot of you guys know, this entire keyboard is fully customizable. Right now, I do have the Frozen Llama keycaps. I am ordering a different color variation very, very soon. But I know a lot of you guys want to know, is this keyboard worth it? Would you spend the money on it? And I'd recommend it 100%. One, because the RGB is absolutely amazing. You can literally customize this entire keyboard in so many different ways. You could change the key switches, you could change the color of your keycaps. You can literally change everything you guys want. And I know some people do make custom space bars as well as different type of keycaps. Honestly, like I said, I'd recommend this 100% just because the color on it is beautiful. I prefer this one over the Razer just because you can literally customize everything about this keyboard. And yeah, you could customize some things on the Razer, but nothing compared to this one. So like I'm telling you guys right now, if you guys are looking for a keyboard, I'd recommend the Ducky 150% just because one, it's a good quality. Two, you can literally customize it to your spec. And that's the best thing about, you know, you starting a gaming setup and you having everything you've dreamed of, is you want to have something that nobody else has. And that's what you guys can do with this keyboard. Alright, so to answer the question, do I feel as if the Ducky 1 Mini is worth it? Yes, 1000%. This keyboard right here is absolutely amazing, especially for the price tag on it. You guys can't complain about it. Yes, some of them do sell for a little more, some of them resell and all that type of stuff. But this keyboard right here, I bought it for $20. And like I said, you guys cannot beat that price tag. I know it's kind of hard to find those deals, but trust me, if you guys follow all the steps that I've told you, check your OfferUp, check your Craigslist, check all those places, and you guys can definitely find some crazy deals on it. But the reason why I recommend it is because one, you can fully customize it just like this one, as well as the RGB is relatively good on it, and for the price, you cannot beat it. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to do me a huge favor, drop a like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. But before we end off the video, I'm gonna do a couple B-roll of what this looks like, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one, man. Peace.